Hello, folks. How's it going? It's going well-ish over here. Be honest with you guys, I'm a little bit frantic today, and I'm not even sure why. I feel like I'm majorly behind on everything, and I'm really truly not, or at least I don't think. I don't know. Weird headspace today, so I'm not entirely sure. Just doing my thing, I guess. Been trying to stick to routine as much as possible today, because of how things have been going, and didn't I already? Alright, whatever, I don't care. Alright, that can get closed. Just, where is it? Sorry guys, just again, like I'm a little scatterbrained right now. Think everything's good for the most part, just trying to make sure everything stays that way. So you might have noticed, oh for fuck's sakes, you might have noticed that maybe, as structure has changed, running the manual ads doesn't help me any. I tried to do it to help you guys, but I feel like that's something that will be more productive and more helpful to everybody down the road when I have an actual big ass following. At which point I probably won't even need ads, so, you know, there's that. That's one less thing I have to press, I have to worry about. I don't really have to do breaks unless I have to. That way it makes things easier for me. And right now that is 100% the goal here. It's interesting how that did that. Alright, well, whatever. You said you wanted to do this. There it is. Yeah, I don't care. Just... Alright, so the way I have them running is they'll run at every hour. If you're not subscribed, you get a notification letting you know that an ad is coming. When it is coming, it'll run for 3 minutes, and that'll be it for an hour. Sound good? Good. That way I don't have to worry about something that I'll never see returned on. One less button to push, one less thing to worry about. Alright, that being said, we're going to go ahead and get this gameplay started, because not a whole lot's been going on. I tried to do a bunch of stuff, but if I'm being completely honest, there's been a lot on the plates in this household lately, and it would be a lot of stress for me to figure some of the stuff out that I want to do. So I'm choosing to just kind of put that on the back burner for the time being. It's not so much that, it's just I feel like I've touched on it a few times already, and I just don't want to spin my wheels. You know how I feel about that. Okay, I appreciate that, thank you. Why is your color so, like... Streamlabs has been changing your username color for the last couple of days. It started out as green, and now it's like this... Like this bright pink. Oh, okay. Okay, well... Yesterday changed too. I presume that you did the one yesterday too, then? When it was like a dark forest green or something? Okay, well, I just presumed it was part of the same thing. Anywho, let's get to gameplay and we'll get started with that. Oh, that is another thing that I wanted to do with this stream. Change the social stuff. And the chat bubbles for the intermission scenes. I will get on that tonight at some point, I'm sure. Oh, and I'm gonna need to do that for Cozy Corner. Okay. I will get right on that. But that's not a now thing, so we're gonna go ahead and turn that on. Let's go over here. And we are good to go. I meant to bring up this part of the game because I think I forgot where we were going, what we were doing. Okay, only been to this page 500,000 times. Okay, let's see. Wow, I'm a fair portion into the game. This walkthrough has it divided up by 27 seconds. Or seconds. 27 sections. And I am roughly in about section 14. So I'd say I'm just about halfway through the game. Because I'd say 13 and a half is, right? So actually, that will put me just past halfway through. So let's go to Torrance Castle. Meeting the elves. Wanda's attack. Okay, so I've got a little bit of freedom here, so let's take advantage. So let's go back to our castle here and pick up the characters I meant to. Can't do that guy just yet. So I need a bunch more characters before that becomes a thing. I wonder if that character's really any good, or really just time gated. Let's let it go. It's not worth the cash, not worth the experience. Why is it still stuck at one viewer? That makes no sense. Like, I'm viewing on my iPad. Is this just gonna be another Twitch has its head firmly square in between its cheeks kind of day today? Don't do this tonight, Twitch. Should be a shout out also. Cozy Corner is featuring tonight. We're playing Stardew. If you want to tune in for that. Gotta say that that color for your username is kind of growing on me a little bit. I feel like it fits considering some of the aesthetics you've been picking lately, so I'd say it works. You're very welcome, hon. I didn't even know that color was available. Like, I really should update myself on some of that stuff. It's because you have Prime Link. Oh, huh, okay. Well, I guess I won't be able to take advantage of that then, which is fine, I guess. Really? God, I kind of wish I'd known that. You know, when I still had Prime going. I think my the color I've picked for this channel and for most of the channels I go to seems suitable. So I don't really have much of an issue with it. I just didn't realize I had that much agency with it while I still had the choice. I have to find Matthew. He's down here, isn't he? Yeah. Yes. So we're gonna put, so we're gonna take 2 people out. Only 2 people we can move. Crap. And put in Kuromimi and Jupo, whatever the hell his name is. Yeah, I know. Alright, formation. Because this always seems to mess up. Now you might be asking yourself, if you're watching this, wherever it is you're watching, you're going, well, why didn't you remove equipment from anybody as you're switching them up? Well, there's a good reason for that. The reason being is that if I have to pull those characters back into my party, and I don't get a choice in the matter, let's say for story reasons, I'm not stuck with somebody who doesn't have equipment on. It might be inconvenient now, but it pays off. It's one of those things that really pays off down the road. We need to get... Oh yeah, we need to get him in all kinds of better condition. Isn't able to wear... Can you wear that at least? Yeah, okay. We need you in stuff, so you don't die frequently. Do you think you can do that, Jupo? And manage to not be dead 100% of the time? Well, he's level 10, and his defense is at 70, so I think we'll be alright. I think we'll be okay with him, because he'll level up quickly. So our idea here is to pick up Meg, and to head back to that, oh my goodness, the Kobold town, in between the four, like when you... I'll just show you guys. The town where all the kobolds were supposed to be. And they weren't the last couple of times I was through. Apparently, they've all come back. Now, I have to remember how to get there. Oh, why am I blanking? Like, I have a map in front of me and everything. Is this it? Yes, this is it. Alright, good call. Good call was made. Yeah, I'm aware. Thank you. I hope I don't have to have that elf guy to get through. Oh, oh, good to know that it took about a couple of weeks of good weather for this street to become unsafe again. There was a time where people were driving down here a little more carefully through the winter, I think. It did not last long. For those of you at home who don't know what I'm referring to, where we live, well, we live on a road that stretches quite a ways, so it runs north-south in our town, and it goes, I'm going to say it goes quite a ways back. I'm going to say not the entire length or the height of the city, but pretty damn close. For the most part, the street is kind of nondescript. It's just kind of like, it's not quite a side road, but it emerges onto a more major road. Do I have to have him in the party? Fuck's sakes, yes I do. Oh, sigh. Alright, well, that'll be a different thing then, I guess. Let's go get Meg then. So yeah, anyways, like I was saying, this road is fairly nondescript for the most part, with exception, and I've always felt that, well, I've felt this way for a long time, but more so now that I live here. But this block, and the block behind us, or to the south of us, is like a death trap sometimes with the way people drive down here, and I don't understand why the divide between the main road back this way and the main road down this way, between those two, seems to be like just all of the bad driving happens there as opposed to the remainder of the city back this way. It just makes no sense. And we just got a good example. There was one person driving this way, one person driving that way, and two people trying to get out of their driveways. And it seemed like they all tried to do that at the same time. Now this is a normal road with street parking and both ways going. So it is very condensed as it is. But then throw in all these people trying to do all this stuff simultaneously. I just heard a bunch of horns like a little while ago, and it was like, yep. The traffic around here is alive and well. Hey, Gina, thanks for showing up. Appreciate it. You know what I also appreciate? When the chat shows up right over my face. Oh, and a 2 for 2. What, are you trying to tell me something? Is the widget trying to tell me that my face is not good? It can go all over the place, so the idea is for it to be able to go anywhere along these corners on the entire stream. I tried to make it so it wouldn't appear on the right side at all. However, sometimes it'll extend because I have it a certain size. So that's just entirely by chance. Oh, Gina. Things are relatively well, but stress. You know how it is, right? There it is again. Jesus, I'm gonna have to check the settings for this. Please don't make me turn this into a list. I know how to do it, and I will. Oh, I wouldn't go that far, Gina. I wouldn't. It's a very strong statement. You've got good things going though, Star. It's just there's a lot right now that is very high stress. Yeah, I know. No, that's the high stress thing, right? We're also trying to keep this stream relatively chill because apparently there's a very important press conference happening at 3 o'clock that I haven't really talked about. We'll talk about later, I guess. Don't tell me it feels more like high school than a professional workplace. I mean, that's like 90% of offices, though, Gina. If an office doesn't feel like a high school experience, then you might actually have a career position. Move, buddy. Move! So sports stuff related, relevant to the Toronto Maple Leafs. They had announced today that Kyle Dubas will no longer be working with the organization. And for context, he's the general manager of the team, so it's kind of a big deal. He's been with the team for, I think it was 5 years, and they were very important years for the team. What role was he before that? Oh, okay, okay. That would explain why some people are saying that the assistant GM would be a shoo-in if Dubas actually ends up leaving the organization. Because that's apparently how Dubas got in. I had no idea. Actually, I don't even need to really fight these guys anymore. Don't really need the experience as much. Yeah, we did need him in the party. Shit. Well. Boo earns. Boo earns. I don't like spending a ton of time with recruitment. I like to try and pack my party with people I might need in order to recruit and get as many in one go as possible. It's not always possible, but doing this, go out, recruit one, come back, go out, recruit a couple of others, like, that just is not my bag at all. Alright, so there's a couple of these kobolds that I can recruit, apparently. So we're gonna just take a look around. You're welcome. Oh, that looks like a unique character. Whoa, Jesus. I have nothing to say to a runt like you. Alright. Yeah, you look like you got a... What? I don't have 10,000 bits, are you kidding me? I have to pay money to recruit that bastard? Oh. Probably good character, too. Ugh. Alright, well... At least we have one easy recruitment. I don't know what that other guy's deal was, though. Let's see. Alright. So... Yeah, I'm gonna get that 10,000 bits and pay the guy, because he looks like he's worth it. Thankfully, I don't think it's gonna be too much of a hassle getting those kinds of bits. It's just a pain in the ass more than anything else. 2,000 approximately for that battle. Hopefully 5 is all I need. 5 battles would be nice. Be maybe 6 if they keep being this enemy party. Alright, so I can deal with that. That's 2 out of 6 so far. And let's just make it 6. I mean, I think it was 3,000, so might not even need to do that. Let's, after this, the guys all run away from me. Oh, that's not good. I'm not gonna make any money from this, relatively. Oh shit, yeah. I'm at 7,600, so yeah, actually 2 more if the that enemy party remains the same. And just when I need it to stay the same, it changes naturally. That is not worth that. Alright, I'm literally just under 2,000 away. And now I'm not getting the large parties at all. Just when you think I have... yeah. Oh boy, doesn't that feels very appropriate just in general. There we go. Back to the parties that I need, and this one will actually get me over 10,000, I think, so we should be good. That's a Rowdy Roddy Piper line? Really? Had to have gotten that from somewhere. Like, that feels like a movie quote. Yep, we got over 10,000. There we go. Let's go pick this guy up. Dummy running a tab. So I don't know if you checked my schedule at all. That was the original plan. But then I made an executive decision rather, and decided to play more in line with how I originally wanted to stream, which was as like a variety type streamer. Which means I'll be playing a different game every day for TDF plays. So basically how it'll work is on Mondays I'll be playing, and I mean Mondays consistently. Mondays I'll be playing one game from a series. Tuesdays I'll be playing one game from a series, and so on and so forth. If you want to check this out and you're watching on Twitch right now, checking my schedule is the best way to stay up to date. Second best way would be to join my Discord, which is in my panels. And if you're watching this on YouTube, will be in the description of the video, so be sure to check that out. That guy better have been worth it. 10,000. Oh, and that was something else. Alright, so I got 2 new characters for that. That's not terrible. One of them looks pretty mammoth. Hey, Osmosis. Is that, I'm reading that right? Osmosis Streams? Thank you for tuning in. How's it going, buddy? Hope the day is seeing you well. The thing is that with every game, almost every game that I've tried to run consistently, it's just I've had luck against me, to be completely honest. Not just in terms of viewership, but just in terms of like either technical issues or DMCA problems. And while I've mostly sorted that out, and I've only had one stream so far with Suikoden muted, it was for something completely unrelated to Suikoden, and I got that fixed like pronto. But yeah, what was I saying? It was it's something I've observed before in the past when I started doing Star Ocean stuff. Whoa, okay, what? Okay, something completely unrelated. Once I finish this up, I'll talk about it. But what was I gonna say? Yeah. How is he here? Just the biggest fan stuff. it's good. It's good. I was just talking about trying to avoid burnout, and that's basically why I shook things up. That was the main reason I started. Tried against it with Star Ocean and a couple of other games, and just turns out it didn't really work out. So I'm trying to avoid that because I don't want to ruin games that I actually really enjoy. Oh, this guy's not even watching the stream, so he probably can't even... Oh, he's actually just listening. That is interesting. There's an icon for that now. Well, that's kind of cool. Well, Osmosis, you are exposing me to something completely new. Oh, this bullshit again. I have enough money for this? Alright, well... I'll give it a shot, I guess. No, I know how the game's played, thank you. Now, the idea here is, with this particular character, I'm supposed to win, in total, 5,000 before he'll join me. And I just lost everything. And I remember why I don't like that particular thing. If you play this long enough, more people like me will show up. That's how this coding community works. Well, I do have it lined up. I can't remember which day of the week I will have dedicated to it, but I will still be playing Suikoden, so it's not as though I'm like completely giving up at the end of the day. But if you like what you see, you like what you hear, feel free to, you know, spread the good word. Okay, so I'll actually want to put people in my party that I want to have in there. And I've been part of the quote-unquote Suikoden community for quite some time now, at least as far as social media is concerned. Not terribly active. I was especially active when the word regarding the Ayuden, I think I'm pronouncing that right, Ayuden Chronicles was announced as a Kickstarter project. I still would love to get that when it releases. And if so, that's going like straight on streaming as soon as I get the ability to. I'm psyched to play that game. Like, super psyched. Oh, yeah. Didn't the remake just come out for this? A remake for Suikoden? I mean, there was an Ayuden Chronicles game that came out, but what isn't the main Ayuden Chronicles? It's like a spin-off that came out first. there was a Suikoden 1 and 2 remake. Yeah, I wouldn't call it a remake. It's more of a remaster. But I can't recall if it was actually... Oh, yes, actually. You know what? You're right. It did recently come out in North America, didn't it? But it's been in Japan for, like, the longest time. Let's double check. Suikoden 1 and 2 HD Remaster. Gate Rune and Duning Unification Wars. Just reading a little bit about it. So it's on Switch, on Steam, and I'm trying to see if it's on any other platforms. It can't be out already. Just give me a second, guys. Because the trailer for the teaser trailer, or it says a leak, was released 1 month ago, so there's no way it's out already. Is this a long thing? Ugh, I'd like to get my hands on that too if that's going to be a thing. So let's see if we have any information on a release date. Yeah, Steam says 2023, but they were aiming last month. I've heard some people say they have it. It's very possible that some people may have obtained a copy for review or obtained a copy through, let's say, more illegitimate paths and stuff like that, but at the end of the day, it's I'm not sure. Yeah, it says here slated for a vague 2023 release, but seeing as it's been months since we last heard about it, we reckon a blowout is probably imminent. That was posted April 12th. So, yeah, exactly a month ago. Almost. Seems that was really the last bit of news in regards to it, though. So everybody's just kind of been waiting with bated breath, waiting for this imminent release. That seems, not cool. But, whatever. I would never risk playing a game that is, A, not released yet. I mean, that's a huge no-no, especially on a platform like Twitch. And B, that is not past the embargo date. Humphrey, I like you, but not particularly in this game. Well, we got 2 Ayuden games and 2 HD originals. A, we're happy no matter what, and B, there's hope for Suikoden 6. Oh boy, don't do that to my heart, man. I cannot talk Suikoden 6. Start talking Suikoden 6 again. I have so many ideas and so many desires for a potential Suikoden 6 that I wouldn't know what to do with myself if they ever announced it and it wasn't close to my perfect ideal. Because they really need to just wrap everything up. There are too many, like too many paths and story bits that they just didn't go down. I mean, you can talk about it all you like. I'm not being totally serious here. I need to figure out who I'm going to bring in my party. I don't know, man. I want Suikoden 6. If they're going to do a Suikoden 6, they have to wrap, like, just damn near everything up. That's what they need to do. Bottom line. Period. End of story. You know what? Let's go with that. Mother Earth rune sounds great. There were so many like plot threads that were left open from Suikoden 2. There was tons of stuff from Suikoden 3 that I would love to hear more about. And then Suikoden 5 and 4, well, given their, I wouldn't say they're spin-offs, but they're definitely, like, I'm pretty sure 5 is a prequel, and 4, I think, is a prequel too, but I'm not 100% on that because my memory's kind of fuzzy on 4. It's just, there's so many plot threads that need to be resolved, 100%. And I just, it would do my heart well for them to just actually resolve everything. But if I'm not mistaken, Konami's missing a lot of the team members that they had from the team that was responsible for Suikoden. Isn't that a thing? Like, they're missing a lot of people. Oh, well then. Let's go out and make some money. But now that this has been put on my radar, the Suikoden 1 and 2 HD remaster, whenever that releases, hopefully it'll see a console release too that isn't just the Switch. But I would still get it on the Switch if that's what it came down to. The complete original team from 1 and 2 made you. Are you? I didn't think Konami saw Suikoden as a profitable franchise anymore. Like, they don't even do pachinko machines from it, if I'm not mistaken. I was totally shocked when they actually, when I was reminded of the HD remaster, because I'm like, what? That seems so unlike Konami to release something that isn't 100% secured profits for them. Doesn't seem right. Is that the only person from Saika that I can get? Okay. Okay. So now we're going to Koan. And I never really saw, Konami has really treated Suikoden as, like a major profit builder here in North America, at least. Because they always printed those games, really lowly, didn't they? It always seemed hard to get a copy of a Suikoden game, really. At least in my experience here in Canada. What the hell happened here? Let's see. Is this grand? I'm not sure. I don't remember. No, okay. So this is... Then go to the left from there. Talk to Kai. Oh, yes. Okay, I already got that. Head back out to Great Forest, south and right, and go on. Go through the forest. So I have recruited as many people as I can. It looks like. Hey, go back to Grand Fortress and go across it. Nice. That was not worth it. I really should just let him go next time. This would be Gran here, correct? Yes. Okay, perfect. This would be... Name is Quincy. Alright, I'll have to remember that. Alright, moving on. Going to Tayin. Or Tayin, or... Tayin. Not very good with pronouncing some of these. Who's this? Sorry, guys. See a number I've not recognized. Need to check it out, so I apologize. This Tayin here. It's called Tayin. Alright, so I think this guy still has me recruiting. I got right through here before. Okay, yeah, I'm just recruiting. Head to the south, recon by the blue flower seed, blah blah blah, blah blah blah. Okay. Oh, for... So, those of you who watched last stream, remember that cat in the border town that I couldn't seem to... Who seemed to really dislike me? There's actually a point to it. How the hell would I have known that? How the hell would I have been able to connect that on my own? Ugh. So there's a girl in one of the towns in the across the bridge there, who, if you remember, was missing their cat. And I'm thinking, well, okay, am I just gonna come into a cat at some point? And then it just happens to be hers? No, 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 no. There's a very specific cat. The one that I was having trouble with earlier. Yeah. I just wanted to pet the damn thing. So for all the new people in here, thank you for tuning in. Really appreciate it. Feel free to engage in the chat if you so choose. Um, also, if you really like what you see here today, please toss me a follow. So this is the cat in question here, by the by. And I have to catch the cat. I'm not quite sure how I would do that, but... How the hell am I supposed to do that? How... Return to talk to Lottie and she'll join. Okay, so I'm just... There's no real... Am I supposed to trap it? Like... Damn it. Ugh. Well, if this isn't fucking aggravating. Okay. I've trapped it. I am on top of it. I am hitting the X button like crazy. And nothing. How else am I supposed to catch this thing? Oh. Alright. You know what? There's a trick to it. There's gotta be a trick to it. If only the cat was missing and they have to tell you first. The guide I'm looking at does say that you have to talk to Lottie, who's the owner of the cat. However, I did already talk to her on the last stream. Did it just despawn? Did it legit just reach the end of town and just peace out? Like, there's gotta be a trick to it. Yeah, no, I see the sarcasm there. I'm pretty sure I talked to Lottie already. I mean, I'll go back and I will... Okay, so I did the trick. The trick is fine, I guess. I didn't set off the trigger properly or something. It's story-based when she actually misses it. By the way, that was the first free hint. The next time will be more subtle. You greatly underestimate my Google search skills. So she actually has to tell me she misses it. Also, another thing, so... I got the announcement. I interrupted a train of thought that I was having earlier. This might be pertinent to me and Starberry's line of interests, but oh wow, I got a lot of misframes on this one. Why the hell did I miss so much? Oh, whatever. Donovan Bailey, if that name rings a bell at all, put in, like, is part of a large bid for the Ottawa Senators. Right up there with Ryan Reynolds and whatever party he's with. So, shit's getting interesting. Seems like a lot of interesting names are in the bidding race for the Ottawa Senators. Is he it here? No. Is it here? No, it's not this city. It can't be. I think it's the one just south of here. Now we gotta figure out where this person is. So I'm pretty sure, is that her there? So, just specifically say the wording, she misses it, which means if she doesn't miss it, I can't do squat. Okay. So there's a town. Wait. I didn't check everywhere around here. So there's a place that's travelable by boat up to the north that I missed. Holy hell, those guys still hit like freight trains. Hey, I got a nameless urn already. Oh no. I don't like the sounds of that. She not reacting well to everything, I presume. Apparently there was more. Oh. And to be the center of that, oh, that's not. That's not cool. Let's see what's here. Pirate's Fortress? Okay. Huh. Well, they just told me to get out of Dodge. Alright, I'm out. See you guys later. Whoa, okay. Maelstrom. Alright. That sounds fun. Are those actual towns over there, or is that just a bridge? I believe that's a bridge over there, but yeah. I feel like, I mean, you probably either agreed or we talked about it at some point, but every time I hear something about her and it's like an ugh thing, it always reminds me of people who usually have a lot of office experience or office jobs experience. It seems like a lot of them that do always seem to have that behavior. Okay, so is it here or the next town? Go back in Raycon, which is where from here? Go to the south. This isn't Raycon here though, is it? Oh, it is. Alright. So there's a guy who I can recruit for appraising. Because I got an item that was dropped. There we go. So I picked up the item he needed for that. Alright. It was relatively easy too. Okay, so let's rest up and then save. And then there is a river I need to follow with that boat. Which is again why I had trouble last time, because I didn't go anywhere by water. I didn't think I'd have to. Oh, shit. There we go. Do 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 do. Down south we go. Down, down, down. Down, 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 down. It says keep going south until you find yourself in some rapids. That it there? Okay, but I can't go in it. Okay. Return to Raycon. I can do that. You're right, we can't. What would you like to do about it? Let's head back to Tayin. That place that starts with a T. Let's go there. Jesus. Oh, come on, man. I used an item. Should have been faster than all this. Oh, well. Only 1,200 bits for that? Ugh. Gross. Alright. We're heading north anyway. Alright. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Now am I supposed to stay at the end here too? Oh, okay, I gotta get rid of another person. Phantasmo. Let's rearrange our party. Of course he's short. Why wouldn't he be? Alright. Who is it that we're seeing? Crap. Literally the next house over. Pardon me. Promi Lamb, Prim Yam Lobby, Plummy Lamar, Premiere Lamour. Oh, are you freaking kidding me? Oh. Got the stream up for the press conference. And neither is mine really. Honestly, I don't know what to expect from this. I am excited and scared at the same time. Like, I entirely have no idea how they're gonna follow that announcement up. pretty sure this caught a lot of people off guard. Like, this is crazy town for, oh wow. He hit pretty hard. It's been a while since, Toronto's gotten a bit of news at all. And I think the hockey world's going to be a little bit shocked by this, because as much as there was people going, well, Toronto Maple Leafs got eliminated in the second round, you know, fire this person, fire that person. And that always happens no matter what fan base it is, no matter what point they left in, no matter what happened, what good or bad was done through the season. It's always fire this person, fire that person. And it just seems like the season isn't even over yet. And this big thing that they were all calling for is like, it actually happened. And everybody's just going, whoa, hold on, wait, what? Like, you actually did the thing? This is like right on par with when, actually, you know what? No. Because I kind of saw Steve Yzerman coming back to Detroit. It was just a matter of when. I think the news of Jeff Blashill getting fired is like, that's on par with this. Because I didn't think we were ever going to get rid of Blashill. I thought we were stuck with him forever. And then Steve Yzerman went and relieved him. And I was like, wait, what? They finally did the thing? Given I wasn't nearly as happy about this Kyle Dubas news, but the surprise is what I was going for there. Maybe we'll get something similar with the Leafs. We get a master plan for the Leafs organization. Did my the Google speaker in the kitchen just reacted to that? Until it starts, and probably like a little bit after, because honestly they'll show everybody getting in their seats. And well, that's probably because draft lottery is such a fucking toss-up, man. Oh, don't even get me started on the draft lottery. Whoop. I mean, that same draft lottery where everybody was like, oh yeah, there'll definitely be a change, a shake-up in the order this year. There absolutely was not, by the way, at all, for any reason. Well, the Flower General. Alright. A peacock, man. You're not a sissy. You literally took somebody, kidnapped somebody, and ran off without a fight. At least Quanda actually fought. Okay. Well, just let me know what happens. Freeing up any real talk for that when it does come down to it. Just keep me posted. Almost half tempted to put it on for myself. Oh, I could, technically. Is it gonna let me do both at the same time? Probably not. Let's see. I mean, technically it's letting me. So let's see. Get. Alright guys, I apologize for the noise. I am going to try and listen to this as much as I can. Oh, yeah, and now that's coming through. Shit. We're gonna see if we can mute this. There we go. Alright. Sorry about that, guys. Let's see. Still have the volume up. Okay, good. Where am I going? Prison. I have to check out the prison, which is down to the south here, I believe. This is the best presser for a microphone I've ever seen. Oh yeah, that's right. I'm supposed to go back to my castle. Forgot about that. A little bit distracted. Actually, I could just use the blinking mirror, can't I? Who of you has it? There you go. It only works outside. Well, shit. Let's go outside then. I might be on a little bit of a delay here. I haven't seen him sit down yet. Oh yeah, you're way ahead of me then, because I have not even seen him yet. Ah, there we are. Never mind. I wasn't live.
Thank you, everybody. First off, I apologize for conducting this on a Friday at 3 o'clock on the weekend. And before I get started on a bit of a timeline here and questions, I thought it was really important at this point to say as well, I want to thank Kyle Dumas for the 9 years that he has given to this hockey organization and all the tremendous contributions that he has made.
Okay, so addressing Kyle Dubas leaving.
Fantastic employee and a fantastic person the entire time.
Sounds like he's moving on.
Kyle Dubas' contract. I suppose you could go back to last off-season. I approached Kyle in his office at the Ford Performance Center and explained to him that he would be not receiving a contract offer prior to his final year of his contract. I tried to reassure him that it wasn't a reflection on his future with the club. I reminded him that it was a position. So, to respect Kyle's wishes and not discuss this with him as it was going along, but I knew his agent from time to time was giving him updates. It's really up to them. I don't know exactly what's going on there. But I felt those conversations, which were productive, and put me in a position that when the season ended, or even if it was between rounds, because at a certain point I felt either if
Oh, I know. Me too.
even we were moving on to round 3, that this was something that needed attention now, and I felt that those conversations and the communications I got from Kyle had put me in a position where I could come to him with something that was pretty much a finished deal that reflected what he wanted financially and what he wanted as a general manager was important to him. When the season did end, unfortunately, abruptly, it was very important to me that I was ready to go early. I had expressed to Kyle that night that as disappointed as we all were, I thought he had done a good job. It's a tough time for the players. It's a tough time for management. It's a tough time for all of us. It's a tough time for Maple Leaf fans in those moments after a loss. But we had a day off on Saturday. We communicated a little bit through text on Sunday. We had a team photo here. We went up to my office. I had another good conversation with Kyle. I presented him with what I thought was a framework that reflected what his agent and I had talked to, and a good finishing place in the effort to get this done as soon as possible. And Kyle took it. He seemed fine, or he seemed pleased to receive that news so quickly. We then talked about the hockey team for another couple of hours, and we went home. And we knew the next day we were having exit physicals and media. We talked a little bit about doing media. I had expressed to him that it was not my intention to talk to the media until I had something settled with him. I expressed that I thought it was maybe a good idea if he didn't either, but Kyle said he really wanted to talk to the media, and I respected that. He felt that his players were speaking, his coach was speaking, and that he should as well, and I respected his wishes. So the next day when, and let me go back, I would also say part of our conversation in my office was that this was hard on his family. In fairness, we talked about that, how, quite frankly, it's hard on all our families. It's a difficult thing. It's hard on the players, the parents, but it's the job we choose. It's the support we choose. We're very fortunate to be in it, but it does not come without a toll on families.
Okay, Shanny, I love you and everything, but it's time to get on with it.
I would say, after watching Kyle's press, I think at that point, there was a shift in my thinking at that moment, a dramatic shift in my thinking as I drove home that night, that, as Kyle expressed, he might not want to be our GM, and I have to take that very seriously. As I had said the day before, I understood those feelings, the pressure that players are under, the pressure that management, coaches, family members are under. But it was a very real possibility for me at that point that I would be needing to look somewhere else. And as part of my job, that is what I began to do while still hoping that Kyle and I could come to some sort of resolution. What I would say then was in the next few days,
Hi, Silent Night. Thanks for tuning in.
Tuesday, Wednesday. Tuesday, Kyle and I did not meet privately. On Wednesday, we did meet privately, and we discussed this again for a long time. I had more questions than answers, and I did not have clarity. It further made me feel that there's a strong possibility that rightfully, anyone's right to do so, he might not want to be the general manager of the Toronto Maple Leafs. So my focus then again continued toward the presented with, well, a gap had risen within the contract status, and but nevertheless, the email that I received from Kyle, I just felt differently, and I felt that the long-term future of the Maple Leafs might have to change, and slept on that, and woke up this morning, drove to Kyle's office at Fort Performance Center, and informed him that we were not going to be renewing his contract, and that's where we are here today. Obviously,
Is that it?
there will be questions.
Obvious.
I'm going to do my best and answer the ones that I can. My focus now, after we're done with this, is immediately to begin the pursuit of interviewing candidates for the next general manager of the Toronto Maple Leafs.
Or, to be completely honest, Starberry, Shanny might just know of a personal reason
No, I wouldn't care.
for him leaving, and he just wants to respect that.
Like I said, I think knowing and recognizing Monday after the availability that when a general manager is playing out last year with a contract, there's always the possibility of the contingency that you might need a new general manager. You might choose to go to another team. And I think that I felt I had gotten a little bit closer and felt some indications that we were going to work this out. I would say after the press conference on Monday, I was less sure. And I thought there is a real possibility that he might not want to do this and that he might need to, I think, as he said, take a step back. At that point, I hadn't ruled Kyle do this out, but I certainly had to make sure that I was thinking of other options as well.
Okay, who are those other options?
You said at one point you realized the future of the Maple Leafs has to change in reference to moving on from Kyle. Does that mean you look for a different kind of general manager, like a person with a different kind of vision for the team? Or what are you looking for in the next guy?
Well, it's what I would say is that I'm going to be open-minded to who that person can be. I want to be open-minded to both candidates. Certainly, having an experienced general manager would be an attractive quality.
How much of this decision is yours alone versus getting input from the board and ownership on letting Kyle go?
Well, I think in any organization, and ours is no different, on decisions as big as this, it is something that you communicate with your bosses. But this was ultimately my decision. They were supportive, but ultimately that is my job, and it is my job to make recommendations to them, and that was my recommendation and decision.
Kyle had, you said you couldn't make second last summer. What's the level of regret now that didn't get done and you're having a lame duck general manager, for lack of a better term, for the whole year, and what that streak might have also meant?
I think it's more common than people realize. I think that players go through it, management goes through it, coaches go through it, and it's not ideal certainly. But I thought that's why it was very important to be very communicative with Kyle throughout the year, try to be as supportive as I could throughout the year, and also go to him as soon as I thought that it was fair to go to him that after the trade deadline and say that if you're comfortable doing this and take your time to find out if you are, I want to start going to work on getting this done. So that was not something that would be on his mind going into the playoffs. That I felt he had put the team in a position to have success. So it was important to me to not just wait and see what the result was, but to be consistent, not with just the support I try to give him on a daily basis, but also have something tangible presented to him in the form of a verbal commitment by me, and
possibility?
I think we had discussed that certainly it was a concern, not just for Kyle, but but we're speaking about Kyle specific. I think we discussed the day before that it was a concern for him. I didn't expect that he was going to go out and put that to the public, but nevertheless, it made it all more real and all more serious, certainly. It presented certainly lots of questions. I have no issue with Kyle's honesty, Kyle's emotions. I think Kyle is an honest person. Like I said, I've been in this game a long time. We have all had these experiences where we see, whether it's as a player or in management, how this can impact your children at school or your family. So I want to be very empathetic and understanding and know and understand that that's a very real thing, not just in Toronto and not just in the sport of hockey, but really everywhere. I do think it's a massive privilege to be able to play or work in the National Hockey League.
Oh my God, Shanny. If you're driving at a point, just say it.
Athletes in all cities and management as well.
Like, as you look for a general manager, are there any personnel decisions that you're going to make between now and then? Are you going to let Chris handle them?
Sorry, I didn't hear that last part.
Are there any personnel decisions you're going to make between now and when you hire the new general manager, or are you going to leave that to the new person in terms of head coach?
Yeah, no, I think that I have spoken with most of our staff. I've called several of our players, and I have another call set up with more staff members after I'm done here. I think that some of those decisions have to be the responsibility of the new general manager, and I think in the meantime I'm going to lean heavily on Brandon Pridham, and we're going to get to this time, but timeline-wise, and I've had a great conversation with Wes Clark about the upcoming draft, and we've built something here that I think that there are a lot of people who are shocked and saddened today, and that it'd be a little strange if it wasn't that way. But we
Oh,
also
it's
have
not going to be that easy, is it?
that are coming back to work and doing their jobs and getting ready to do the things that they are paid to do, and that was encouraging. And as far as any sort of major decisions, the biggest one is finding a general manager. And to me, there's an urgency to do that. I don't think it needs to be rushed. I want to really say I'm not going to do it in a hastily way. I want to be very thoughtful and thorough, but I do think it is a priority and it needs to happen rather soon.
So in other words, Shanny, you have somebody in the wings, you just don't know whether or not they're going to accept.
I think 9 years ago, you hiring Kyle, what can you say about where it ended up? How disappointing is this to you on a personal level? You put your neck out for him a few times, went past other candidates and tried to stay with him.
I've been in this, when you're in a position where you have to have that conversation with people, it's, on a personal level, it is difficult. It's, their families, it is a difficult thing, but it is part of the job, and it's part of the responsibility that you take on. And I don't see Kyle at all, or Kyle coming here as a failure in any way. Kyle was instrumental in where this organization is today. I've got to think about how
Alright,
what are the best ways for us to be better.
I gotta go to that prison.
New ideas and new thoughts. But from that time back in 2014 lands to now, it's a journey. And not just Kyle, but other people who are along the parts of that journey. If we finally get, and we're determined to get to where we need to get to, those people will all have their fingerprints on that journey and all be major contributors. And that's what makes me thankful, not just for Kyle, but for a lot of the people who have helped along the way.
Brendan, in his comments on Monday, Kyle was saying that he may have to adjust his plan. What was your takeaway on the way this season ended, and what do you see as being needed to help this group get over the hump moving forward?
Well, I don't want to get ahead of that, and again, I want to speak to new candidates. I certainly have some thoughts and opinions, but I've always we've had a very sort of open atmosphere where people can state their opinions to the general manager, and the general manager makes decisions. That's the way it has been. It's how I expect it to be going forward. We want to support the GM. The GM and the coach and the players, they're forward-facing the most. The most pressure is on them. So I think that when it comes to that, certainly what I took from Kyle's comments were accurate knowledge, which is without making any promises, we will look at everything in the organization and try to make decisions that will make us better. And that might be on a not on the timeline that everybody wants. It might not occur just this summer. It might occur during the season. It might occur at the next trade deadline.
That's rebuild talk.
You know, just being different doesn't solve something. And moving Kyle from the position of general manager isn't the solution. It's finding something that is a better fit, that is the solution, and it's the same on the ice. And I think that's what Kyle was saying and I don't know how you argue with that if we find a way to make an improvement on the ice, then we have to explore that. That wasn't directed at any one player or any one position or at any job specifically. We are every single year looking to get better, and sometimes we're successful and sometimes we're not. That is always.
You mentioned Brandon Pridham. Is he a candidate in your search here? And the other thing is, I mean, it's not just the draft. You've got contract issues coming up with Nylander, with Austin Matthews, and there's deadlines coming up. I mean, how difficult is it to spread around those things? Because those are things that can't wait, even if there isn't, a prolongated process to look through.
Prolongated process. That is a hell of a word, sir.
To answer your first question, I'm not ruling anybody out at this point. I think we'll have all those conversations. As I said, I told you what some of the things that would be attractive to me, but I'm not ruling out any possibility of being a general manager. And again, we have to work. Brandon's a great example of a guy that has excellent relationships with agents and players and getting ready for the draft. So we have a staff in place. We have a staff that certainly feels wounded today, as we all do, and as we all should. But we also have a staff that is professional and ready to do the job and prepared to do the job. And hopefully we find a general manager as soon as possible and somebody that fits what we're looking for and can help the Toronto Maple Leafs get to the next level. Because as we saw this year, the goal wasn't just get past the first round and everything gets easy. You get past the first round and you lose a very closely fought series in the second round, and it's devastating, as it should be. And it's hard, and people are impacted and affected. But the reality is, it doesn't get easier in the third round. It doesn't get easier like going to the finals. There's like one team that it's easy for at the end of the year, and that's the winner. So we learned this year by successfully getting out of the first round that there is no nice summer finish line just for having partial success. And quite frankly, what we learned here as a group, many of them for the first time, the second round doesn't make you feel better. And the news that's coming, if we are lucky enough to keep improving and keep getting better, is it only gets harder. The pressure only mounts. The ability to make decisions under pressure only gets harder as you get to the third round, as you get to the fourth round. Your decisions are more impactful and have more of an impact on the fan base as you get deeper into the playoffs.
Thanks, everybody.
Thank you, everybody.
Was it just me, or did that feel like a whole lot of nothing, Starberry? Because that felt like a whole lot of nothing. like I'm talking. Yeah, that's exactly what it sounded like. You got it right on the nose. I'm gonna call those boop moments from now on. So our kid likes to boop our nose. But that sounds exactly like Shani going up and going, you guys want sound bites, and I know that's what you're expecting, but I don't got a whole lot of anything to give you, sorry. Uh-oh. I don't like a chest full of antitoxin, that means the boss is gonna poison me. Nice. This is kind of like, you know, when Steve Eisman makes a move and the press goes to him expecting something from him, except for he just tells people to essentially shut up. Can't really expect that from Shani though, because there are some people in Toronto that will lynch him if he does that. I have to tell you, guard, you wouldn't understand. Nice. Okay. Could definitely deal with that. This is manageable. So just to give you guys a heads up, as per the usual, we're gonna go ahead and wrap things up in about 25 minutes here. Not for any particular reason other than that's just kind of how it's been. Shit. Who did that go to? Wait, Opal. Ah, I see. Well, let's get him to put it on then, shall we? Yes, yes I do. Let's mosey. Oh, nice. Aww. Wonder if it's supposed to start raining soon. Looks like we might get some. Not a lot though. Ooh, we might get some storms at around 7. Let's see how likely that shit is. I'm gonna say possible. Probably not though. If I know anything about anything, I know if I count on a storm, it's not gonna happen. It's almost guaranteed to go that way. Oh, nice. Okay. Let's bust this guy out of prison. I was fully expecting there to be some kind of monster or something like that waiting for me. I mean, okay, go ahead and heal yourself. We'll kill you next turn anyways. Bye. Uh-oh. Wonder if hockey Twitter is just absolutely blowing up right now. Right, not much dramatics in the hockey Twitter world. Doesn't seem that way anyhow. Let's see how much. Oh, we got a fair bit of cash. Consider this the last major plot point that we arrive at. Or that we finish up, rather. Then we'll consider the stream headed up from there, because I'm not sure how close I am to... Oh, this is going to be a problem, isn't it? Okay, Not bad, not bad. Yes. Feel like I'm gonna get caught off guard here. Like, there should be a boss battle coming up, and it's just not. And it's got me on edge. I don't like it. The reason why I'm fighting some battles and running away from others is that at the end of the day, that I'm doing like basically a cost effectiveness calculation when I go into a battle. Is it going to be easy? Because while I like money, I also don't like losing HP. Yeah, I think... Oh, there's somebody. Is that our boss battle? Huh? Did you just repeat yourself? Yeah, you certainly did. Well, it was nice knowing you. Wait, what? Why couldn't you go with... Oh, I wasn't ready for this. Oh, man. See, this is where you say, now it's personal. Oh, rip indeed. That was sad. I mean, yeah, he was kind of a cliche character, but still, doesn't mean he deserved that. It was probably extremely painful. Huh. Yikes. Everybody's kind of taking the hard love approach to this. We're gonna get an opportunity to save here because it looks like the castle went through another upgrade. Yeah, go for it, bud. Okay. I need to find... a place to save, and I think our innkeeper can help me with that if it's in the same spot, which it probably isn't. Where is my innkeeper? There she is. Hey, Victor. Sup? Wow. God, everybody's so harsh. Alright, we're gonna stay first. And then we're gonna save. And we'll call it good from here. And actually, almost right on time. Oh, boy. Well, that was a somewhat productive stream. Okay, so let's well, there's is there always music on in the background? Crap. Oh man. No wonder it's been skipped frames. Jesus. Because Spotify's always been going on in the background. Ugh. I am just firing on all cylinders today. Alright guys, so as it goes, thank you for tuning in. For all of you who came and went, for all of you who stick around, and to some of our more regular visitors, thank you for showing up. My next stream will be tonight, provided there's no issues. If you want, I think my bot may or may not show it on the stream, but yeah, it won't show on stream. But in the chat there is a link to my Discord. If there's any updates that come through, that's where you'll see it. Otherwise, it'll be in my panels. It'll be in the description of the video if you're looking on YouTube. That's where most of my updates that I can't squeeze somewhere else will go. If you're watching on Twitch, though, or VOD on Twitch, thank you for tuning in. If you like what you see, toss me a follow. If you really like what you see, consider giving me a subscription or some bits. Remember, if you're an Amazon Prime member, you do get one free subscription. So if you really want to, you can't really afford it, but you've got Amazon Prime, consider throwing that to me. If you're watching on YouTube, please like and subscribe. Takes you absolutely no time at all, and it helps me beat those evil algorithms. And if you really like what you see, once you've subscribed, make sure you hit that notification bell so that way you're notified when I post content. If you have trouble finding me on YouTube, just search me up as the Dreaming Flame on there. That aside, consider donating to my charity. If you want to donate to myself and to Starberry, who also streams here, well, me not on this channel, but on her own channel, if you want to contribute to our streaming efforts, or to, us trying to get by, consider streaming via the Ko-fi link that's down in the corner, down this way. It'll also be in my panels. I also have a, a Throne Gifts link that'll also be in the description and will be in my panels as well. And then there's a new one that's called Fan House, which will be in my the description and in my panels as well. The great thing about Fan House is that goes straight to me. There's absolutely zero bypass, zero hold up whatsoever. That goes straight to me without absolutely no problem. So if you want to make sure that it goes to me and not to some corporation, that's the way to go. I think that covers just about everything. Thanks for showing up, and I will see you guys tonight, provided everything goes well. And we'll have Cozy Corner, and we'll be doing Stardew Valley. That'll be fun. So have a good day, and if I don't see you tonight, have yourselves an awesome weekend. TDF out.